Anita.
And I am Laurie Ann.
And you're listening to Anxiety is a Mother.
Can we please, just you and I mean, whoever else get added, cool. Like, because I feel like if you love them, I love them too. But can we either New Orleans, Jamaica, something?
Listen, we need to do that for real. And I even told Rhonda that me and Rhonda have never been out we've never been out the country together.
Man, you ain't never out the country.
Like,
I mean, I get Jamaica.
Oh,
Jamaica.
But you know where I think we should go? We should go to Cabo.
Colorado.
Cabo. Nobody said no damn Colorado.
What happens in Cabo?
It's beautiful. We can tell Mexico is always a good time.
Cabo, you have to send me some pictures.
We can turn Cabo upside down.
I just be thinking about what do I want to do with my closest friends, have a great time. But I don't want it to be about spending money. Like, of course, you're going to have some great experiences, but like, I just want to like chill with my people.
Yeah. Like get wasted at the resort and be in the lobby suite.
I don't know about wasted though, because I don't like feeling sick the next day. Because this wine already got me feeling like, bitch, you're gonna have to cancel your next appointment because
that's why you take that's why you take a BC. You'll be good. You bounce back.
That ain't fun for me.
No, I'm saying you want a hangover. You'll be fine.
I like fulfilling my obligations.
I can't even remember last time I had a hangover. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Anxiety is a Mother. So, how is your energy? How are things? What is going on with you?
I'm in the middle of cleaning the Rockstar Unicorn. I'm in between guests, so one guest checks out. I have 5 hours to clean, do laundry, and do everything I need to do in between and procrastinate all the things that I do. So,
yeah, that's right.
I'm doing good. I'm drinking some wine. I'm with you. I'm shooting the whole podcast. I'm kind of like,
maybe we
have some clothes in a dryer around the corner.
Maybe we be multitasking.
Multitasking, but I need to find out the multitasking that works best for me to where I'm not like, okay, you just finished a podcast. Now you got a guest showing up and you ain't ready. But I think I'm ready though. I think I'm ready. The thing is, I be underestimating myself. I do be ready.
Right.
I'm ready. I just gotta go get the clothes out the dryer.
Okay. And get them put up and all that good stuff. Don't be doing laundry.
My washer fucked up at the Airbnb. Yes, so I gotta go to the laundromat.
Oh, so you gotta go get the clothes.
I have to go. Yes, like I have to go. Like go put the clothes in the wash and get some coins.
Oh, that's ghetto.
Put them in the machine, and they be like $4.50, like for the big machine, $2.50 for the small machine. Then you got to go back, take them out the wash, put them in the dryer. That's $1 per machine. Like
that's a lot.
This is a lot of effort. It's a lot of energy. Yes.
Everything is so expensive these days.
But you know what though, bitch? We are abundant. Like we are abundant. Like let's not even focus on cost. Like.
Oh, yeah, you are abundant. But I'm still pissed off about the cost of eggs. Like, I get you saying that's
not... Eggs don't bother me. Like, somebody got some shams. So some, right?
My sister call them yamps. She got them yamps. Girl, what's so funny is, like, why did this shit ever happen to me when I need it? So my husband calls me one day. We had done bought some yamps. I mean, we had been gifted some yamps, right?
Yeah, gifted,
you know. And so he calls me. He was like, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I'm like, what? He's like, man, I'm walking through Costco. No, I mean, he was at Kroger. He's like, I'm walking through Kroger. At least 3 people that came up to me, telling me, hey, you need some stamps. He was like, no, please. Somebody come up to me. I was like, that never happens to me. Like, I be trying to walk around looking real friendly and approachable so that because you know how we can have RBF hard, right? People like, oh, I ain't going up tough fuck her. No, bitch,
I'm struggling. No, sir.
So Fast forward just the other day, just this week. It was either Sunday or Monday. It was Sunday. No, it was last Thursday because I got a massage and then I went to Kroger. It was last Thursday.
You got a massage?
I did.
I'll let you finish.
I needed that. So, girl, I'm walking up the aisle. This older woman comes to me. She was like, "Excuse me, you need to buy some stamps." I said, "God."
Was she black or white?
Girl, she was a black woman. She was black.
Oh, because the way you said it.
Girl, no, she was black. But I had just grocery shopped. Like, I was just running in to get a couple things that I had forgotten. I had just did all my shopping. I was like, "Now, had you had your tail in here the other day?" And she just started laughing.
Now, from now on, I'm learning. Network. Network. Get a number. Get the number. Pass it along. Pass it around towards the ecosystem. Because, baby,
Oh.
you got the yumps. Like, come on.
And that Epic card be coming in handy. So, to any of our listeners that are out there,
delete all that.
nah, hey, hit your girl. Period. I be needing them.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Since we're both drinking the same wine.
This they nicknamed it. I heard it was called like crack in a bottle or something. Cocaine.
I don't want to say crack because I don't do crack. Caprico.
But they like it how you. But yeah, we was on this that night. My sister had a hotel room for her birthday, and we almost got put out the W because we went at the W. We was at the W loud. You remember?
We almost got put out.
Girl, I just felt like we were going to because we were so loud. Like somebody was coming.
They be in our head. Could we just be laughing?
No, because it was Toya, somebody coming to the room and she was like, "I heard y'all as soon as the elevator opened." And we were down the hallway from the elevator.
Yeah.
We was gonna get put out.
Yeah. Stop putting it on us. No, we wouldn't.
Around downtown.
We are bougie. Stop with the allegations, okay?
But we have a good time.
We have a good time. Cheers.
Cheers to a good time. And
we never see each other.
We don't. We need to do something.
We do.
We need to do.
I'm tired. I will say this. You know, I won't speak that because tired. Saying tired is a negative word, but I'm just in a season of receiving. I'm in a season of discipline. I'm in a season of take it easy.
Mm-hmm. I am in my soft girl era. I've been in my soft girl era for quite some time. And I'm also in an era of doing things with ease, comfort, also stepping outside of my comfort zone, going after my goals, but doing things that makes me happy. So
how does one get into the soft girl era? Because I'll say this. We talk about the feminine side of us women, because of course we were supposed to be women, feminine. Mm-hmm. We talk about the soft girl era, but when you are not raised, mm-hmm. either you're raised with neglect, you're raised in a single parent, single mother household, or various of other things. It's really hard to be feminine when you're doing such masculine things.
Mm-hmm. So it's so crazy because after our gym sessions, we always end up sitting around talking. We call it having our sister circle. And one of the girls can relate to the same thing of having to be hard and feeling like, oh, I don't need my man to take care of this. Like financially, I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need you constantly what you doing me and like those kind of things and coming off. And so one of our other girls friends was telling her like, you need to be softer with them. It's okay that you don't need those things, but you don't always have to be shutting them down like and giving off that I don't need you energy. And I feel like this is the same thing. Like when you're raised in an environment where you feel like everything is on your shoulders and you have to fend for yourself, you have to hold this down, you have to take care of responsibility, you got to go out there and get it. You might not necessarily know at this point how to tone it down and be soft after having to go hard so long. You know, does that make sense? So
hell fucking yeah.
I feel like the number one thing I would suggest there is therapy. I feel like you need to talk through that. One, I feel like you already know the roots of how you got to where you are, but therapy changes things. It helps you not only unpack it, but it helps you heal it. It helps you heal that inner girl at whatever age, if she was 5 or 10 or 15, when she kind of stopped being a child and had to put on this hard armor and go out and just handle business all the damn time, and you just stopped right there at that age, being carefree, soft, young, free, and careless. You have to heal that inner child. I feel that's just me. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional, but I feel like you have to learn how to reconnect with her, heal her, and start from there. Kind of start 15 or 10 emotionally, and just learn to be. You have to learn how to be in a safe space where other people can take care of you, whether it's your man, or your loved ones around you, or your friends, or whatever, to where you can, like, and so when they were talking and saying different things, and we were just unpacking a whole lot of conversations, everybody was chiming in. Like, the difference I feel, only thing I can relate it to is when I'm out traveling. If I go out the country with my girlfriends, I'm a different Laurie, versus if I go out the country with my husband. When I'm with my husband, now that a lot of people might think that means I'm not gonna be wild and crazy and turned up and drinking. No, I'm doing both on both trips. But the reason I'm a different person is because I am more on defense mode when I'm with my girls. Which I pay attention to my surroundings. I'm making sure I'm protected. We're protected. We're good. We're safe at all times. When I'm with my husband, I can drive. I'm in his care. I'm in his protection. I'm probably a little looser when I'm with. I know it's no probably. I am a little bit looser, a little bit more careless. I'm gonna drink more. I'm gonna have more fun because I know this man got me.
When? Oh, can I ask you a question? You being raised by a single mother, because your mom is my auntie, my dad's sister. And I think you're so feminine. You're probably one of the most feminine women I know, who's soft, who allows a man to lead, to to do what a man is supposed to do, what they're put here to do. But for me, I haven't been in these, like, I'll say big relationships, for lack of better words. You're married. You've been married for how long?
16 years.
How long?
16 years in March.
16 years you've been married. So I understand exactly what you're saying, that you feel more like, oh, I can really let my hair down when I'm with my husband versus when I'm with my group of friends, because a lot of times your group of friends, not saying you per se, but in general, a lot of women, Black women, successful Black women, are single. We're a little more masculine, a little more dominant, a little INDEPENDENT. But let's talk about what that really means, though. We probably either had neglect in the home, right? Either a single mother who raised us, or a single father household where there wasn't enough emotional support. So you feel like you need the validation. You feel like you need, okay, a man ain't gonna do this, so I'm gonna toughen up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna learn how to do X, Y, and Z. So for a woman who was raised by a single mother without a father in the home, how is it that you are able to tap into your female essence and not be so masculine to allow that when your man is around, you feel safe? Because I will be honest, a lot of times I have men around me, I feel like I still need to be masculine because I don't feel safe with them.
Okay, so I want to say, and I never related this to it, but you asking me this question is a very, very good question, and it automatically takes me back to my childhood, because I remember being a little girl and watching my mom go through an abusive relationship and then into another form of abusive relationship because of cheating and just different things she was going through. So basically, I was never exposed to a healthy relationship. I never saw that that Black man in my household being in a healthy, loving relationship with my mom growing up. But as a little girl, I never allowed that to make me not want it and speak it over my life. And I kid you not, I remember being 8, 9, 10 years old, praying to God to send me a healthy, loving husband that I could have kids with, because I wanted that full whole dynamic in my man. I didn't want to be in an abusive relationship where someone was hitting on me and abusing me and it just wasn't healthy. I never wanted that for myself. And even though I didn't grow up with it, I knew that I would have it someday. And so I feel like I just spoke that, and that doesn't mean I got the perfect man and I never went through stuff in my relationship, but I was never in an unhealthy, abusive relationship, I can say. So I feel that's the reason I wasn't ever just hard, because even though I didn't witness it, I didn't grow up with it, I knew it was out there. I knew it was possible. And I always allowed myself to, I do feel like I had to be the oldest and be responsible, but I never felt like I had to be the man, to be hard, to be so hardened to where I couldn't let my guard down and allow him to lead me. Does it make sense? And it's just something that I just knew I wanted in my life, and I always allowed space for that. And that may be the thing. I was able to allow space for that. And I feel like therapy will help those who struggle with that get there, to allow space for that man to come in. Because if you are, in relationships and talking to these different men, and they feel like she's too hard and they don't have the space to come in and do that, they're not going to.
But for us women, it's important for us to, I think there's a small gap in between of us, the lack of awareness of understanding what it's like to be raised in a single mother household, to where there is no male presence to protect you, to provide you, to create a safe, emotionally supportive environment. A lot of women have not experienced that. So it's just like, okay, every man cheats on me. Every man lies to me. Every man has lack of integrity when they deal with me. So we just don't know. So it's that muddling through and figuring out, okay, so what, sometimes it's hard to figure out your worth when you've only been treated a certain way your whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so true.
I think it's really important for us to just kind of hang around this particular conversation to where we break down, what it's like being a female raised in a home where there is no male presence, a positive male presence, where your mother isn't having to do A through Z. Because if you're doing A through Z, a woman is only supposed to do A through whatever, and a man is supposed to do whatever through Z. You know what I mean? But when a male is not a male is not present, a woman is doing A through Z. So she's going to be a little more masculine if she's raising daughters and males, and then from my point of view, I wasn't raised with a mother. I was raised with a father. And sometimes men can be emotionally unavailable. The same men that I'm dating, how unavailable I feel they are, that might have been the environment that I was raised in. Right. You know what I mean? So understanding what that is, what that looks like for me, what that looks like for dating. Yeah, I would really love for us to kind of break that down.
I like that. And there are a couple women I have in mind. I would love their perspectives. I feel like we need one's married, one is single. And I feel like that would balance us out because we're the same, right? So I'm going to talk to them about joining us for one of these topics because I feel like it would be a really good discussion. I feel like it's one that's needed. And it's funny for me too, because I watched my mom being hard. I watched her working 2-3 jobs, whatever it took, car breaking down, having to take care of it herself if she could, walking to and from work. Just getting it by any means necessary, being a single mom of 4 kids. I watched her literally do it all. And I feel like it toughened me. It didn't harden me. And I'm so thankful that I still was always able to allow space for that man because I knew as a little girl what I wanted. I always knew.
But that's admirable because sometimes when you don't know, you don't know.
That's true.
Like how you are able to be in a position to where you're married, you soften around your husband, you allow him to lead, you allow him to do these things. I mean, granted, you guys have been married almost 2 decades, but for a person like me, and I'm not saying my father didn't step up, but for a person like me, I don't know what it's like to have a man come in and do certain things for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, you took too long. Okay, because I know what it takes. For us women, our superpower is we are adaptable. We can adapt to any circumstance, any situation given to us. And me, I'm going to adapt. Okay, I got an Airbnb, like trash got to be taken out. This got to be done, blah, 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 got to be done. If a man is not going to, a man that is in my ecosystem is not going to step up to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to make sure it gets done, regardless if you help me or not. I would love to be in my feminine space where it's just like, can you take my trash out today? Can you do X, Y, and Z? But I just wish for myself and so many other women, whatever the circumstances of, whether you were raised by a single female with no father in the home or no mother and an emotionally unavailable father, or whatever the circumstances may be. I just wish for you healing, awareness, and understanding of where you are and how the circumstances that were given to you at birth are important for your journey in exposing other people to the next level.
They are important for your journey, and they also don't have to be your entire story. You can change it. If it wasn't healthy, if it wasn't what you wanted or you envisioned for your life, change it and work towards changing it. Therapy, self-work, healing, discovering who you are, and not allowing those cycles, especially the toxic, unhealthy ones, to repeat themselves. So yeah, that's mine. But this was good. I love this. This is to be continued for sure. We have to continue this conversation. So in the meantime, make sure you all tap in with us on Instagram at Anxiety is a Mother. You can follow me and my businesses at Laurie Ann 317 at energies.co and at Good Energy Tribe on Instagram. And where can we keep up with you?
My neighbor's playing some music, sorry. Hopefully you don't fuck the whole audio up, but you can follow me at Hurricane Keita 2.0. I have a new page. You can follow Pretty Rose _official. You can follow ZZ's Ice Cream, ZZ's _ice cream _official. Make sure you book ZZ's ice cream puffs. Make sure you request at your local dispensary or smoke store. We want Pretty Rose. You have to have Pretty Rose. So yeah, tap in.
All right, y'all. Bye.